Hi everyone. I know it's been a long time since I've been on this platform. I've decided that I need to revive that a little bit and just update people. Um, Also, the Lord dropped in my spirit that, He was using this to teach me and to teach others and to encourage others, and that I needed to give more of myself by doing that. So I'm back in the saddle again. Just to give an update, this is year 5 now. Um, and I was able to stay off of chemo for 2 years, and then I've been back on it for a year. Currently, I'm finally fighting a tumor um, on my left ribs and my left lung, and some in my right lung as well. Um, but the Lord has reminded me at the very beginning of this journey that His word was a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path, and that He will always show me the way through His word. And He has always done that along the way, and I've shared many of those on this platform. If I haven't answered for those of you who have stayed in touch with me, I thank you for staying in touch with me. I tried to get back with most of you. Sometimes the body is weak, but what I've learned is that the spirit is always stronger. And so I'll try to always get back in touch with you, but sometimes I do fasts from media and all electronics. And sometimes I just refer for my husband to do the updates for people. But the Lord has reminded me also that He's always been by my side. And the two things that He told me at the beginning of the journey was the verse that I just quoted about He will always show me the way through His word. And that He also told me to just love, just love, just love. And I've really tried to put that into practice in this past 5 years. I've tried to go through lists of who I've needed to forgive and make sure that I did that actively, and to show love to others as much as I could. But the Lord really showed me something interesting recently, that love and giving were connected. And He did that by bringing me back to the Bible verse of John 3:16. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. So He gave in the way that none of us would ever want to have to sacrifice by giving His own Son. Giving can be demonstrated in love in so many different ways: giving of your time, of your heart, of encouragement, of sharing of yourself with others in whatever gifts or talents that you have. And I'm still here, so He's obviously not done with me yet, and that means that I'm still required to give to others. And this is one way that I do that, through sharing how the Lord encourages me, and hopefully He can encourage you as well. Most recently, when we really were kind of at a crossroads and just weren't too sure what to do next, He shared with me that it was time to change some paths. And He confirmed that, in us learning that, figuring that we needed to try different chemo and maybe some different alternative methods, which we are trying, through this verse. And this verse came to me. It is in Isaiah chapter 30, starting with verse 18. For this reason, the Lord is still wanting to show His favor to you, so He can show you His marvelous love. He wants to be gracious to you. He sits on His throne, ready to show mercy to you. For Yahweh is the Lord of justice, faithful to keep His promises. Overwhelmed with bliss are all who entwine their hearts in Him, waiting for Him to help them. Yes, the people will weep no more. How compassionate He will be when He hears your cries. He will answer you when He hears your voice. Even though the Lord may allow you to go through a season of hardship and difficulty, He Himself will be right there with you. He will not hide Himself from you. For your eyes, He will constantly be seen for your eyes will constantly see Him as your teacher. When you turn to the right or turn to the left, you will hear His voice behind you saying to you, "This is the path, follow it." And for those who are Mandalorian fans, we got a little joy in this, and I kept hearing, "This is the way." And for those of you who are not Mandalorian fans, you don't understand that, and that's fine. Don't worry about it. But it just reminded me that the Lord does stay by me, and that especially more recently when I felt maybe too weak to keep going, I can do so in His strength, and that the joy of the Lord is my strength, and to not focus on my own circumstance, but instead focus on Him. And every time that I really choose to dig in the Word, and I was digging in the Word when I was trying to connect love, and I just reminding myself that He had told me to just love, just love, just love. I wanted to see, what does that look like, Lord? And that's when He took me to John 3:16, that He loved so much that He gave His only begotten Son. And I thought, wow, love and giving are connected, and I have to give more of myself. And so that's what I'm doing here, is sharing not just the story and not just the journey, but His faithfulness through it. So I hope that encourages someone else today. Thanks.